Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena as we get set for the first Class A game of the day between the top-ranked 24-2 Millard North Mustangs and the number 8 Millard South Patriots. You are listening to Millard South Media. Joey Kirkland alongside me, Dylan Schiesler. Dylan should have an exciting game ahead of us today.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to have a good game tonight. 1 versus 8 seed, you think usually going to be a blowout, but we saw the first time these two teams played, Millard South had a chance to win that game. And I think they have a chance again to win tonight. And I think really just what they have to do is not have that slow quarter that we saw them have. And they really struggled with turnovers. And I think they just got to go back to that same exact game plan, play a little bit slower because Millard North is going to jump out in transition. So that's why you can't have any of those turnovers.
That's exactly right. These are two teams where on paper you wouldn't expect them to be able to play close. But Millard North's game against the Patriots was their third lowest scoring game all season. Patriots did a great job slowing them down. That game was played on January 22nd at Millard South. Patriots got out to an 18-11 lead after the first quarter, but then, like you said, had a rough second, outscored 20-3. And a big part of that reason was because the Patriots decided to push the tempo, try and take it fast, but that's not a battle you're going to win against the Mustangs. They thrive in that high-speed, high-intensity atmosphere. For Millard South, they're going to have to stick with that slow-paced, patient offense. Not always the most exciting game, but it's the one that gives them the best chance at winning, and winning is what they've done lately. They struggled this season, were once even sporting a 5-9 record at the halfway point, but right now 11-11. They've won 4 straight games. Their last 3 have been upset victories, ending the regular season with a West Side upset, and then in their district got rematch victories over Lincoln Northeast, and then the championship game versus Papillion La Vista. They won by 1 point off of a last-second layup from Blake Stanger. They have worked their hearts out to get here, and they're trying to pull off a big upset here at the state tournament. For Millard North, they've really got to find a way to be able to push it on offense. We were saying the Patriots have to go for that slow approach, but Millard North, you're trying to force turnovers, work the fast break. That was one of Millard South's issues in that game. Had a lot of turnovers. And I was talking with Michael Harding the other day from Millard South, and he was saying that they feel confident going into this game because they saw what they can do against Millard North. You take out the second quarter, the Patriots actually outscored the Mustangs in that game, but they made a lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers, a lot of poor decisions. So he's saying they've done a great job cutting those out of their offense, and they think that if they can execute correctly, they can come out today with a big victory to move them to the state semifinals.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can pull off that upset. Millard South, really, nobody thought they would be here. They weren't supposed to be here, as some people were saying, and I think that might be a little chip on their shoulder. See if they can come out and win this, and Blake Stanger might come out hot after that game winner. Again, not supposed to be here, so we'll see if that gives them a little momentum going in.
Absolutely. No big expectations for this team entering the season. Nobody expected to see them at Pinnacle Bank Arena, but they have fought recently. Here they are. We'll see what they can do against the top-ranked Mustangs. About 5 minutes left to go pregame, and then they'll go into the introduction. So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, it'll be time for tip-off here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. It is time to go here in Lincoln. Both teams ready to take the court. The top seed, the Millard North Mustangs, and the number 8 Millard South Patriots. Rematch of their matchup in mid-January. And now the Patriots trying to pull off a big upset while the Mustangs trying to get back to the state championship where they got last year before falling to Bellevue West. Joey Kirkle alongside me, Dylan Schiesler. Both student sections loud right now and ready to go. Tip-off here won by the Mustangs, and it'll be Jaden Johnson with the ball. Zone D here for Millard South. Johnson at the free throw line, kicks this one back to St. Thomas. Hunter Salas pulls back on the left wing. Inside here, Sandoval kicks out. Three-pointer off the mark, but an offensive rebound from Salas, and he puts that in for 2. Mustangs strike first.
Hard to box out in that 2-3 zone, but you got to find a body.
Mustangs putting pressure on the ball, and they get the steal. Salas, corner 3. Well off the mark, but a rebound and put in for Jaden Johnson. Quick 4 points for Millard North. That's exactly what they're going to want to do. Force some turnovers for Millard South and work the fast break. Gage Stanger runs this ball across. He has numbers and lays that one off the glass for 2. Quick response for the Patriots. Jaden Johnson, right wing. The senior with the ball. Slow approach here. Gets this one over to Salas. Gets the screen from Jason Green. Tries to drive inside before picking up the dribble. Kick to the corner. Three-pointer no good, but Tyler Sandoval at the offensive rebound. Jaden Johnson, baseline, cut and puts it in for 2. 6-2 Mustang lead. Harding running the baseline, inbounds this to Rucker. Gage Stanger pass down low. Blake Stanger inside, loses that ball, no foul called, and that one will be out of bounds off the Mustangs. Inbound here as we see Blake Stanger slow to get up. Looks to be fine. It'll be Gage Stanger inbounding under the basket. Gets this one into Harding. He drives the middle. Going up strong, and he's going to draw a foul there. Aggressive approach there for the Patriots.
Yeah, great take. Both teams coming out very aggressive. That's what you need to do, especially if you're Millard South being the 8th seed.
And we know the Patriots aren't a team that often gets you from the three-point line. Will Cooper's been their only sharpshooter this season, so they're going to have to find ways to work it inside, even if it's aggressive takes there, like we just saw from Harding. Able to get that first free throw to go. Michael Harding, the team's leading scorer, averaging just shy of 10 points per game. The Midland commit looking to close the deficit here for Millard South. 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Harding goes 2 for 2. Jaden Johnson leads the offense here for the Mustangs. He'll be guarded by Blake Stanger. Patriots now in a man defense. Hunter Salas left wing. Screen here from St. Thomas. Now Thomas on the wing. He takes the 3 on Harding. Couldn't get that one to go, and the rebound goes to Gage Stanger. Stanger working it across. That one poked loose from Salas, who gets the steal. Goes down to Jaden Johnson. Right back to Salas in the slam. Throwing that one down, setting the tempo early. Blake Stanger is going to draw the foul. Tried to get that one across. Momentum early here for Millard North. That's exactly what they want to do. Getting another early steal and working the ball inside. We have seen all season long the finishing abilities for Hunter Salas.
Yeah, and these guards so unselfish, great passers.
Michael Harding with it at the top of the key. He's going to pull this one back and give it to Blake Stanger. See the Patriots go into that slow-paced offense. 2 players up top. Now Blake Stanger picks up his dribble, goes back to Jack Cooper on the wing. Gage Stanger pulls back. High up court. Spins, looks to take it down low. Short range jumper, no good. Rebound, Michael Harding, who puts it up. He's going to draw the foul, and he gets that one to go for 2. Bouncing off the rim before falling in. Opportunity to make this a 1-point game. Brock Murtaugh and Will Cooper check into this game for Millard South. Coming in for Blake Stanger and Lance Rucker.
And hopefully I can get Millard South going. A little bit of a slow start. Hope that gets the momentum on their side.
And this is what the Patriots need to do. If Millard North is striking early, working it inside, the Patriots don't need to be loud with their buckets, but do this. Just stay in it, keep going back and forth. The momentum's been with the Mustangs, but it's still a 1-point deficit as Michael Harding gets the free throw to fall. 5 early points for Harding. Now Jaden Johnson on the right wing, guarded by Will Cooper. St. Thomas top of the key. Skip pass to Sandoval. Working it inside on Cooper. He goes up. That one left short, but an offensive rebound for St. Thomas, and a foul's going to be called on the Patriots. That foul's going to be called on Murtaugh. Patriots' first foul of the game. Mustangs already with 3. Inbounds here to Jason Green. He goes down low. St. Thomas with the ball. Going up with a heavy contested shot. No good. Rebound Harding.
That's a great job bringing the double team there to throw that shot off.
You want to make Millard North go for those heavy contests. Murtaugh trying to slow it down. Salas playing aggressive defense, trying to force another turnover. Now Gage Stanger with the ball. Gets the screen from Cooper, and he's going to get this one back to Murtaugh. Gage Stanger high up court. Standing there with the ball. Guarded by St. Thomas. Trying to drive the middle. No room. Now it's with Murtaugh. And this can be the frustrating offense for a lot of people. Not a lot of excitement here for Millard South. Slow approach. That one poked loose. Steal. St. Thomas with the jam. Poked that one loose from Murtaugh and took it all the way to the rim. 10-7. Millard North ahead. Michael Harding quickly works it. Fakes the pass. Going up. No good. Rebound Jaden Johnson. They're going to push this one down court. Johnson goes to Salas. His 3. Gets that one to go. Murtaugh in his face, but Salas didn't mind. Connects for the triple. 13-7. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first. Mid-range jumper here. Will Cooper. The freshman gets it to go for 2. St. Thomas with the ball. Gets this one back to Jaden Johnson. Thomas baseline. Can't get that one to go. Gets his own offensive rebound and puts it in for 2. 6-point Mustang lead.
Yeah, Millard South turning the ball over and not boxing out on the offensive end. You can't do that against Millard North.
Spin here, kick to the corner. Jack Cooper inside. Now Will Cooper gets the corner 3. 5 quick points for the freshman. 15-12 Millard North, and Jaden Johnson taking the ball up.
Yeah, and Will Cooper just such a streaky scorer.
Starting this game off hot, 2 for 2. Hunter Salas on the wing, thought about the 3. Goes across, Jaden Johnson pulls the trigger. No good, but Sandoval with the offensive rebound. That ball taken away by Stanger. Gage Stanger pulls back. Kicks this one out, Will Cooper again, and he hits it! 8 points on 3 straight possessions, and Will Cooper ties this game up. Great offensive work here for the freshman. St. Thomas going down low to Salas. Can't get it to go. Rebound here for Will Cooper. Michael Harding goes to Gage Stanger. He's going to slow it down, walking this ball across half court. Final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Stanger trying to take it all the way to the crib. Kicks out to Jack Cooper. Now Murtaugh with the ball. Gage Stanger on the wing. Gets the screen. He's going to pull this one back. Now Will Cooper in the corner. Blake Stanger top of the key. He's going to slow down the offense, try and reset it. A lot of patience here for Millard South. Stanger goes to Jack Cooper. Now Brock Murtaugh top of the key. Right back to Gage Stanger. Murtaugh guarded by Green. Drives inside, draws the foul, and the and one attempt here. Coming up for Brock Murtaugh, and the Patriots are ahead.
We've seen a couple great takes here from the Patriots, and they're leading into that contact, and they've already got 2 and 1s.
Jack Cooper and Gage Stanger check out of the game as Rucker and Blake Stanger come back in. We said before this game that Millard South would have to take that slow approach, but they've let Millard North work it quickly and get these looks, but they are still battling back and forth. Free throw no good, and the rebound to Jaden Johnson. and a quick foul called there on Brock Murtaugh. Second team foul for the Patriots, and it'll be a Mustang inbound. Checking into this game for the first time is David Harmon. He comes in for Jaden Johnson. Letting that ball roll before Hunter Salas grabs that one. He'll be guarded by Blake Stanger. Salas top of the key. Just walking this one across to the right wing. Now gets this one in the hands of St. Thomas. Under 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Salas wing. Skip pass here to Thomas. Pulls up the mid-range and gets it to go. Great defense there from Murtaugh, but an even better jumper. 17-17, 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot's such an unguardable shot, and it's so difficult to hit, but if that's on, you gotta be worried if you're Millard South.
Yeah, hand in his face, but nothing he could do about it. 30 seconds on the clock. Murtaugh and Blake Stanger just passing back and forth. Now Murtaugh holds it. 20 seconds on the clock. He tries to drive it before pulling back. Right back in the hands of Blake Stanger. Now 10 seconds. Stanger still high up court. 5 on the clock. Works it inside. Last second kick to Rucker, and he lays that one in on the glass. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The 8th seed Millard South Patriots ahead, 19-17 after 1. We'll be back in a few minutes for the start of quarter number 2. Patriots lead 19-17, but we had talked about in their first matchup, the Patriots were up 18-11 after the first quarter, and the Mustangs responded with a 20-3 second quarter performance that really helped them cruise to victory. So right now, they're going to do everything in their power to replicate that. The Patriots are going to have to stick with their slow-paced offense because in that first game, once they tried to turn up the Jets, that's when they got burnt. Millard South with the ball. Gage Stanger trying to work it inside. Kick out to Michael Harding. He pulls the trigger. Three-pointer no good. Jack Cooper hits that one back, and Michael Harding grabs the rebound. Now Blake Stanger, guarded by David Harmon. Holding the ball up top. Goes right back to Gage Stanger. Trying to take this one in the middle. Kick out. Harding with some crossover moves before working inside. And that'll be a travel called on Harding. We saw the first few minutes of the first quarter, Patriots were really struggling with the turnovers. They cleaned that up to end the quarter. But right now, their first possession ending in a TO.
Yeah, and up right now, but got to watch those turnovers. Already had almost three or four in the first half, or first quarter, excuse me.
The explosiveness to the Mustang offense, if you take it off just for a few minutes, they will really make you pay for it.
Yeah, and defense to offense is the name of the game for the Millard North Mustangs.
Hunter Salas with the triple. He is just looking automatic. Defense on him, but he just did not mind. 20-19, Millard North back on top. Gage Stanger goes back to Blake Stanger. High up court. Now Lance Rucker top of the key. A little bit of a size mismatch there for Rucker. Might be able to try and work it inside. Blake Stenger with the ball. Tries to drive middle. Defense swarms him, and that'll be a foul called on the Mustangs. Their 5th foul of the first half. That one was called on David Harmon, who checks out of the game. And we see Jaden Johnson and Jason Green come back in.
And Millard North playing great defense and like getting in those gaps and stuff, but you can't reach in at the end. You got them trapped. Almost got a forced turnover. Can't reach in there.
Yeah, and we saw in the first quarter when they were getting those steals, they were playing awfully aggressive, but they were being smart about it. Poking it loose as clean as possible. Blake Stanger, he's going to pull this one back, goes across to Gage Stanger, guarded by Hunter Salas. Tough defense here from Salas, who pokes that one loose, and that's a steal. Jason Green with the ball, going all by himself, can't get the layup to fall, and Michael Harding gets the rebound. And Gage Stanger's going to draw the foul. That one will be on Jason Green. 6-team foul. Next one sends Millard South to the line.
Yeah, that's just a frustration foul there. Disappointed in the missed layup. You can't have those, though, because a lot of these guards, you've seen them get in foul trouble.
Will Cooper checks in for Lance Rucker. And Will Cooper had an incredible end to the first quarter. Had 8 points in 3 possessions. Really showed his offensive worth. Gage Stanger with the ball on the left wing. But tough defense yet again from Salas. Blake Stanger with the ball. He drives this one on the right side, lays that in for 2. Gets the finger roll to fall. Jaden Johnson with the ball. Trying to go inside to Jason Green, but one down. Holding the ball, tries to drive in. Going up strong, tried the last second kick, but Jaden Johnson right there to get the steal. Works this one across, but that ball stuffed by Gage Stanger. Inbound coming up here for the Mustangs. Great defense on the recovery, able to stop the fast break.
Yeah, and we've seen Millard South have great transition defense in this one, and that's something we didn't see in the first match of the season.
Jason Green goes to Jaden Johnson. Hunter Salas pulls the trigger and hits the 3. Hunter Salas has been phenomenal from the perimeter. 23-21, Millard North leads. Timeout called by Coach Lucian and the Millard South Patriots. 4:58 to go in the first half here on Millard South Media. Back from the break, Patriots with the ball. It'll be Gage Stanger working it across. See Brock Murtaugh ready to check into this game. Stanger inside, kick out to Harding. He pump fakes for driving in. Tried the last second kick to Cooper. And that one will be off the Patriots. It'll be Mustang basketball. You can see Cooper thought that one was off the Mustangs. He held his hands back, didn't want to touch that ball. Nevertheless, it'll be going to Millard North. Jaden Johnson takes it across, guarded by Will Cooper. Now Tyler Sandoval in the right corner. Sandoval picks up his dribble, goes right back to Johnson. Still holding the ball. Now he's looking to work it inside. Showing the dribble moves, and he's going to draw the foul going up. Can be difficult there for Will Cooper to guard him, showing off that handle package.
And we've seen Will Cooper struggle on the defensive end. I think that's why he hasn't earned a starting spot yet this season. So look to attack that if you're Jaden Johnson. That's what he did there.
Johnson able to connect on the first free throw. 24-21 with 4:17 remaining. He goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lance Rucker coming into this game as Michael Harding checks out. Patriots have got to start to get some success in their offense. And we saw in the first game, one of the things that really helped in that first quarter was the off-ball movement. A lot of inside passes to guys like Rucker at the free throw line. Then they'd have Harding or someone take the baseline cut. Haven't seen a whole lot of that today.
Yeah, they've kind of just been dribbling and passing around on the perimeter. I think it'd do a lot better if they got it into Lance Rucker in the middle.
Blake Stanger taking this one all the way inside, but is rejected by Tyler Sandoval. Great block there on the defensive end. Gage Stanger checks in for Murtaugh.
Ready to go up and have a chance to give him that foul.
And now he inbounds this one over the head, going all the way across the court to Gage Stanger, who now takes this ball across half court, guarded by Salas. He spins, looks to work it down low. Kick to Rucker. He was not ready for that ball, and that's going to be a Millard South turnover. Patriots have really got to work to neaten it up. These mistakes really could come back to bite them. You're trying to go head-to-head against the top team in the state. These can really be the killers. Jaden Johnson with the ball, guarded by Cooper. Now Green inside, the rejection from Cooper, but a rebound and put back for Sandoval. Second chance points yet again helping the Mustangs. Gage Stanger with the ball takes this one across half court. Has a lane here, going up strong, no good. Rebound St. Thomas. Thomas loses his footing, that's a steal for Stanger. 2-on-1 fast break, kicks to Rucker. Rucker can't get that one to fall, and a rebound goes to Sandoval. Foul will be called on Blake Stanger. Great defense there from Millard North. Had the 2-on-1 fast break against them, but they stayed ready. Didn't give the Patriots an easy look.
Yeah, and we've seen that from both teams tonight. Great transition defense.
Harding checks into the game for Will Cooper. 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Millard South switching it up and face guarding Hunter Salas and Blake Stanger. It looks to be a little frustrating for Hunter.
Yeah, trying to shut down his opportunities after seeing how his shot is falling today. Entry pass inside to Sandoval, who finishes off the rim for 2. 8-point lead for the Mustangs now. Patriots need a response.
Yeah, this is that slow quarter we've talked about all season long, and they've really got to jump out here.
Seems like in their big games, there's been one period where they haven't shown up. This second quarter might be that moment. Rucker working inside, gets Sandoval on the pump fake but can't finish. Rebound goes to Jack Cooper. And a jump ball there. Again, fantastic defense from Millard North. The Patriot Bigs just with no success inside. Jason Green and Tyler Sandoval have been suffocating them when they try to work it on the interior. Post moves have not been a good source of offense for Millard South. Mustang ball. Jason Green trying to work it inside on Cooper. He spins and draws the foul.
Offensive foul, I think they just called.
Yeah, a little confusion there in the crowd, but that one will be on Jason Green. Will Cooper checking in the game for Lance Rucker.
And that's a big foul in this game because Jason Green has 2 fouls now.
He's been one of their biggest sources of offense inside. They've done a good job at least making the Patriots go for strong defense on him. Then they're able to feed it out to some of their other bigger scorers.
Yeah, and he's been a big help on the defensive end too.
And now Green has to check out of the game. Blake Stanger with the ball in the wing. Going across to Will Cooper. Defense almost nearly able to steal that ball. Now right back to Blake Stanger. He's guarded by St. Thomas. 1:40 remaining. Stanger loses that ball but sticks with it. Kick out to Will Cooper. Now Gage Stanger guarded by Jaden Johnson. Minute and a half. Stanger looking for somewhere to go. He loses that ball. That one on the ground, and it's in the hands of the Mustangs. However, they do lose that ball, and it's going right back to Millard South. Looked like it would have been a big steal there for the Mustangs. Again, great defense inside, able to poke that ball loose.
Yeah, just swarming him in the second quarter.
Inbound this one, down low to Harding. Goes for the tough finish, can't get it to fall, and the rebound goes to Johnson. Kicks down to St. Thomas. He pulls the three, that one wide right. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. St. Thomas drives and spins, gets the finish. A highlight layup at the rim. We see Thomas drive baseline and spin away. Fantastic play there from the Mustang star. Michael Harding with the ball in the corner. 40 seconds on the clock. A very aggressive defense here from the Mustangs. Down low feed to Cooper. He gets the finish and the foul. And one opportunity for Millard South. If he can convert, that'll make this a 7-point game with 32 seconds to go. If he makes this free throw. Patriots trying to end the first half on a good note, close the deficit. Jack Cooper hits the free throw as Lance Rucker checks in.
We didn't see any scoring from Will Cooper in this one, so it must have been an emphasis from Millard North to stop that, and it's really shown in the scoreboard now.
Yeah, in the first quarter, he really showed up, but in the second, haven't been able to get him involved. Salas walking this ball across half court. Looks like the Mustangs will wait to take that final shot. He's standing looking back, talking to his coach. Now 12 seconds. Still talking with Coach Cannon. Now they're looking to run it. 8 on the clock. Still on the wing. He thought about pulling it. Kicks to the corner, down low to Sandoval. Sandoval can't get the finish or the tip in, so that'll do it for the first half. Good defensive stand on the last play for the Patriots, but they still trail by 7. 31-24 is your score going into the break. We'll be back shortly for half number 2 on Millard South Media.
choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common. They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Nebraska high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the Nebraska School Activities Association and the Nebraska State Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Nebraska. Who do you meet? Answer: men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question: so where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer: high school sports.
This message presented by the Nebraska School Activities Association and the Nebraska State Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back for half number 2 here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Millard North Mustangs lead 31-24, led by Hunter Salas' 15 first half points. Patriots start with the ball. Gage Stanger walks across half court before kicking this one to Jack Cooper. Now going up top to Lance. Ran a quick Millard. Not how they wanted to start the first half. Turnover is already a thing they needed to limit in the second quarter. Was a big reason why the Mustangs were able to take advantage and take the lead. St. Thomas with the ball on the wing, guarded by Harding. Kicks this one to Hunter Salas. Now Jaden Johnson on the wing gets the screen from Sandoval. Goes up top to Jason Green. Thought about the three. Now they go down low to Sandoval. Trying to put in work, but loses that ball. St. Thomas keeps it in, posts up. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but a foul will be called there on Lance Rucker. Jumping up to get that one. Some contact there between him and St. Thomas. So now an inbound pass under the basket. Get this one right into Jason Green, who misses the shot but draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Millard North. Jason Green, just a junior, averaging 12 points, 7 rebounds per game. He's a player that should be able to do a lot next year when a lot of these seniors have graduated. It'll be his time to shine. But his first free throw is off the mark. That one left too strong.
Yeah, he's very dominant in the post and also kind of a stretch forward. Can bring it out to the wing, shoot, and has good ball handling too. Great
skill set for him. Couldn't get the second one to go either, but Jaden Johnson right there to get the rebound. Patriot players just watch that one, waiting for someone to grab it. Sandoval inside, no good. Another rebound for the Mustangs. The foul and the shot there for Jason Green, and one opportunity at the line to make this a 10-point Mustang lead. And to say it right now, the defensive rebounds have just been costly for the Patriots. We saw after the second missed free throw from Green, multiple Millard South players looked at that ball, assumed someone was going to grab it. Jaden Johnson jumped in to get the board, and then after the missed shot, we saw Green just rip that one in.
Yeah, terrible start. Turnovers, too many offensive rebounds given up. Not what you want when you're the 8th seed in this tournament.
If they keep playing like this, you got to wonder if we're going to see a quick timeout from Coach Lucian. And an inside drive there from Gage Stanger, sent back by Tyler Sandoval. Inbounds under the basket. Patriots trailing by 10. Just over a minute into the second half. They throw this one into Gage Stanger. Now Blake Stanger in the corner, works inside, creates a lane, and finishes off the backboard for 2. Great job driving across the lane, creating space and finishing at the rim. Thomas with the baseline drive, loses this ball, and we see the steal there for Blake Stanger. The Mustangs quickly get that ball back inside to Salas, and he finishes for 2. Gage Stanger right there giving a little shove to St. Thomas. Some chippiness there between the two teams. We saw it a bit in the first quarter. And a timeout's going to be called there from Coach Lucian. Patriots with a lot to figure out. They trail 36-26, 6:17 to go in the third quarter. Inbound here for the Patriots. After the quick timeout, it'll be Gage Stanger with the ball. Kicks this one back to Blake Stanger. Guarded by Jaden Johnson. Again, that slow approach with 2 guards up top. But we see the cut there. Some nice off-ball movement. And Jack Cooper able to finish for 2. That's the inside look Millard South needed. You see that one orchestrated by Blake Stanger. He told Gage Stanger cut down low. And then Gage Stanger able to find Cooper.
Yeah, and first time they've done that all night, and it leads to a quick bucket.
But a quick response for the Mustangs. Inside feed to Jason Green, and he finishes for 2. He's having a great start to this second half. Gage Stanger drives right, crosses over, kicks back to Blake Stanger. That pass to Harding sent out of bounds by St. Thomas. Great defensive read there from St. Thomas. So it'll be Will Cooper inbounding for Millard South as the Patriots trail by 10. They got to close in on this deficit soon. Don't want to have to deal with a double-digit deficit going into the 4th and final quarter. Blake Stanger with the feed down low to Harding. He posts up before kicking out to Jack Cooper. And now Cooper goes to Gage Stanger. Michael Harding on the wing. Gage Stanger works in the middle, and that'll be an offensive foul. This one going right back to Millard North.
Yeah, I think he might have extended the arm there. I think that's what the call was.
Yep, that's exactly what he did. Looks like he might have pushed off, and they're going to call Stanger for that one. Brock Murtaugh and Lance Rucker check back into this game as Will Cooper and Jack Cooper come out. Jaden Johnson takes the ball up for Millard North. They're trying to extend the lead and really take control of this game. Johnson showing patience here on offense. Gets this one to St. Thomas. Thomas at the top of the key. Goes to the side before picking up his dribble. Now Jaden Johnson with the crossover. Tries to drive it. Loses the ball. Sandoval there to pick it up. Now St. Thomas pump fakes and takes the 3. An air ball there for...
Yeah, it looked like a clear foul there. You saw his arm go down.
Yep.
Surprised that wasn't a 3-point.
He did not get the call. Could have had 3 free throws. But he goes across to Blake Stanger. Drives right. Going into contact before kicking to Murtaugh in the corner. Murtaugh works it in. No shots at the line for Lance Rucker. Patriots looking to make this a single-digit game.
Yeah, it's a great job of being patient in the post. We haven't seen that a lot from their Millard South bigs tonight.
He waited to get the defense jumping. Rucker's first free throw left short. Jack Cooper checks back in for Michael Harding. Lance Rucker was a player that early in the season really struggled at the charity stripe. Throughout the year, his numbers have been increasing. Just shy of the 60% mark. But the second free throw no good as well. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brock Murtaugh. And it'll be an inbound here for the Mustangs. Jaden Johnson jogs this one up. And now he's going to slow it down. Zone defense here. Inside feed and Sandoval. The baseline drive and the slam. Emphasis jammed there for the Mustangs. 12-point lead.
Yeah, and that was off a no-look pass from St. Thomas.
They're really turning up the Jets, showing this Patriot team what they're made of. Gage Stanger with the ball. Now at the free throw line, he takes the well-contested jumper. That one no good. Rebound goes to Jaden Johnson. Johnson to Thomas. Last second kick out to Salas. His contested 3, no good. Rebound, Gage Stanger. Fast break look here. Murtaugh feeds inside to Rucker. Rucker gets Green jumping and lays it in for 2. Timeout called by Coach Lucian. 40-30 game. Mustangs ahead with 3:18 to go on Millard South Media. Back from the timeout, 3:18 remaining in the third quarter. It is Mustang ball. Jaden Johnson works it across. He's going to be picked up by Will Cooper. Now he gets this one over to Hunter Salas. Salas looks to take it inside. He spins and finishes at the rim. The agility there from Hunter Salas paying off. 12-point Mustang lead. Now it's Blake Stenger with it. Seeing the similar offensive approach from Millard South with two guards up top. Getting that one to roll. That ball swirls in. Down low, the feed inside to Jason Green, and he lays it in for two. Harding almost lost his footing. He goes back to Blake Stenger. Stenger drives inside, and he's going to draw a foul. That one will be on the ground. Mustangs' second foul of the half. That one will be on Jaden Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. And now a timeout will be called by the Mustangs. A full back from the time. Millard South ball. The deep inbound pass here to Blake Stenger. Now works this ball across half court. Again, taking a slow approach. He's going to get a screen here from Will Cooper. Drives the right side. Last second feed to Jack Cooper, but the rejection by Jaden Johnson. Great defensive play by the guard. And Jack Cooper nearly gets the steal. Poked that one loose, but then they got tangled up, and they're going to call Cooper for the foul. That is his third of the game. Brock Murtaugh checks in for Will Cooper. Now Jaden Johnson with the ball. 1:45 remaining in the third. Hunter Salas gets a screen from Thomas. Tries to take it inside on Blake Stenger. Goes for the mid-range, and that one goes. Impressive finish there. That's multiple times we've seen him get the contested mid-range jumper to go.
Yeah, and that's a disadvantage having Blake Stenger on a short guard on that big perimeter.
Jack Cooper, a quick response. Inside feed down low. 46-34. Hunter Salas taking it across before getting this one out to Jaden Johnson. Johnson on the wing, guarded by Murtaugh. Takes the middle, and he's going to draw the foul. A layup no good, but he'll be going to the free throw line. Jaden Johnson ready for two shots. The senior guard averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds per game, but we know he's a guy that really contributes a lot to this team. He's a good role player. You see him taking the ball up each and every play, doing a great job distributing it as he connects for the first free throw.
Yeah, his numbers really don't show his impact on this team, and without him, who knows if they'd even be here.
Just another one of their seniors that's really been stepping up. This Mustang team full of seniors. Gotta wonder what the turnaround will be like next season when they lose a lot of these players. Still definitely be a good school, still with a lot of talent. Likely not at the caliber they are this year. 48-34. Gage Stanger works it inside, tries the reverse layup. That one no good. That ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call it off Millard South. You can see Coach Lucian very unhappy talking with the referee. Jaden Johnson with the ball. Goes back and forth with Salas. 40 seconds on the clock. See the Patriot defense step back, realizing that the Mustangs likely are going to hold this one for the remainder of the quarter in order to get the final shot. Jaden Johnson just standing on top of the ball. 25 seconds on the clock. Going across to Salas. Zone here for Millard South. Skip pass to St. Thomas. Now right back to Jaden Johnson. 10 seconds remaining. They go to Tyler Sandoval. Down low to Thomas. Aggressive defense from Millard South. The feed in to Sandoval, who gets the slam. Last second shot by Stanger, well off the mark. That'll end the third quarter. The Mustangs in heavy control. They lead by 16 points after 3. 50-34 is your score on Millard South Media. Back from the time. Mustangs ball to start the fourth quarter. Zone defense here for Millard South. Going across to Jaden Johnson on the wing. He drives inside. Last second kick. St. Thomas 3 from the corner. That one is good. EC celebrates with the bench after knocking that one down. And a rejection for Tyler Sandoval. The Mustangs are rolling right now. Both sides of the ball, they are controlling the tempo. Will Cooper checks in for Lance Rucker. Sandoval is having one heck of a game. A lot of big plays on defense and then inside, really getting it going.
Yeah, Millard South has just had no response in the second half. Even in that second quarter, just no response, and that's why they've fallen so behind in this game.
Both of their matchups with the Mustangs, they've led after one quarter. But then since that mark, they have really struggled to go back and forth with Millard North. Gage Stanger with the ball. Tries the last second kick, but that one's stolen. That's something we've seen Jaden Johnson do a lot. He tried to replicate that, but was not successful. Now it's Johnson with the ball, driving middle. Takes this one all the way to the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound and put back for St. Thomas. 21-point Millard North lead. Starting to feel more and more comfortable if you're a Mustangs fan. Looking to cruise to victory. Jack Cooper going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Overall, not a whole lot you could do there if you're Sandoval. Jack Cooper really aggressive on the post move. Sandoval had to try and keep his ground. Cooper able to hit the first free throw. Subs take place for both teams as Rucker and Murtaugh come in for Millard South, and Jason Green checks in for the top-ranked Mustangs. Cooper trying to go 2 for 2. That one no good. Rebound there for Hunter Salas. Salas takes this one down. Now goes across to Jaden Johnson. Johnson rolls up to the top of the key. Salas gets a screen from St. Thomas. St. Thomas, top of the key. Can't hit the straightaway three, but an offensive rebound and putback for Colin Money. Forced and stolen by the Mustangs. Salas, some crafty dribble into the deficit. But that is their 7th team foul, and Salas now going to the line for a 1.
It's already too big. You really got to turn it up, and you're going to see a lot more three-point shooting from Will Cooper and other guards.
And that's a big issue for this Millard South team. You're trailing by 22 in the 4th. An incredibly tough situation for any team. That's one where you're not happy about your circumstance. Your odds aren't looking good. But Millard South has not thrived when they need to be a fast-paced offense. Their best scenarios are when they can take it slow, be patient, have that 2-guard up-high offense. So right now in a really rough position.
And they're not a good three-point shooting team, so it's going to be tough to get back.
Salas goes 2 for 2 at the line. 59-35. Gage Stanger gets this one to Michael Harding on the left wing. He's guarded by Jason Green. Drives the left side, and he will draw the foul going up. 2 shots at the free throw line for the senior. That foul will be called on Colin Money. Harding leading the team in free throw percentage. First one off the mark. Murtaugh checks in for Will Cooper. Second shot here for Michael Harding. 6:01 remaining. Harding knocks that one down. Still a 23-point Millard South deficit with 6 minutes to go. They would need to pull off something really special to work their way back into this game. Salas goes to Johnson. Tried the feed down low. And a late foul there called on Rucker, but the correct call. You saw they tried to get the entry pass to Jason Green. Rucker kind of pulled them back, giving the Patriots the steal.
Yeah, good call, just really late. And I think that's why some of the Millard South fans are a little upset here.
You never want to see the late whistle, but it was the correct call. 8th foul, it's a 1-and-1. Green able to connect on the first shot as the Cooper brothers check into this game for Murtaugh and Rucker. Jason Green can't knock down the second. Rebound, Jack Cooper. Blake Stanger quickly works this one across. He goes right at Salas, and he's going to draw the foul. And we've seen throughout this game, Salas and Blake Stanger talking to each other a few times, so it's no shocker right there. You see Stanger take it right to Salas. Does not hesitate.
And that's been 1+, not shying away from contact when driving in. And that's something you got to keep your head up if you're the Millard South Patriots.
But Blake Stanger can't hit his first free throw as Murtaugh checks in for Will Cooper. And you can tell right now they have Will Cooper on the court purely for his offensive abilities from the three-point line. A lot of these times when the Patriots are at the line, they sub out Will Cooper right away. But we'll likely see him take the court again in a minute. Stanger goes 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Not something you see very often. Jaden Johnson, top of the key. Up close defense here from Blake Stanger. Stanger gets beat. Jaden Johnson tried the unbelievable poster. We see Jack Cooper is down. Went down awfully hard after Johnson tried the crazy poster. And now Cooper is up, walking it off. Rucker will check in for him. Almost shocking, you see the 6'4" guard going up for a dunk like that. that would have been a slam we would be seeing for a long time.
Yeah, that one was sure to go on the highlight reel.
Would have been an unbelievable poster. Inbounds here, they go into Jason Green. Green goes up, but will be fouled by the Patriots. Was just swarmed by the defense as Rucker, Harding, and Gage Stenger all collapsed. So all of a sudden, Jason Green right back at the line. He just went 1 for 2, in his last trip. Able to get the first one to go. Will Cooper comes in for Brock Murtaugh. Jason Green only had 7 points in their first game against Millard South. He's having a much bigger role today. 62-36 in their first match. Millard North finished the game with 62, their third lowest scoring game of the season. Well contested three from Will Cooper. That one no good, but an offensive rebound there for Michael Harding, and he draws the foul going up. 2 shots at the line for the Patriots. 6th Mustang foul to half. Next one will send the Patriots for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, this matchup a lot different than the first one we saw. Millard North is way more aggressive, taking it to the rim.
And you saw in the first quarter, the Patriots played much faster than they usually do, but they were able to go back and forth, and it just shows that not a whole lot of teams can play at that pace for 4 quarters. The Patriots were successful for 1, but from that point on, they really struggled to get their offense going.
Yeah, and for Millard North fans, this really just shows you such a dominant performance. That's why they're a favorite for the state title.
Last year, they fell short. They had a late lead against Bellevue West, but they lost it, with Bellevue West taking home the state title. But right now the Mustangs, the top seed, trying to get what they felt was rightfully theirs. After Harding goes 2 for 2 at the line, it's Hunter Salas with the ball. He is guarded by Gage Stenger. He drives right. A foul will be called. I believe that one will be on Brock Murtaugh for reaching in. Actually, that one will be on Gage Stenger. 10th team foul. And that one is Gage Stenger's 4th foul of this game. So now Hunter Salas back at the free throw line. Gets the first one to go. 25-point lead for the Mustangs. With 4:39 remaining in this game, it looks like they will be able to cruise to an easy victory. Yeah, Patriots gave them a scare in the first quarter, but since then they have taken over business.
Yeah, and we've seen Millard North play down to competition all year and not doing that in that state tournament. That's exactly what you need.
Second free throw no good. Blake Stenger working it all the way across. Last second feed to Gage Stenger inside. He gets that one to go for 2. Patriots started off putting pressure on the ball. Now they're going to ease back. Jaden Johnson works it across. Timeout going to be called. That one a full timeout for Millard North. They lead by 23 with 4:17 to go. Inbound here for Millard North from the left sideline. They get this one into Salas. Wraps around to the top of the key, goes right back to St. Thomas. Now a skip pass here to Jaden Johnson. Drives inside, the last second kick to Green. Green gets the tricky finish. Patriots quickly working across. That's a steal for St. Thomas. Fast break for the Mustangs. Tried the lob, but the Patriot defense knocked that one away, and St. Thomas gets fouled going up. They're trying to get the style plays at this point. A few minutes ago, we saw Johnson try to go for the poster, and right there, we saw St. Thomas try the lob to Hunter Salas. Looking to win this game in style. First free throw no good here from St. Thomas. Will Cooper checks back into this game for Brock Murtaugh. Second free throw good. 26-point lead. Gage Stanger takes this ball up. Swings this one across. Gets it right back to him. Screen here from Harding. Gage Stanger kicks to Blake Stanger in the corner. Stanger takes the baseline and lays that one in for two. Defense trying to stop him, but Blake Stanger not looking back once he made the choice to drive baseline. St. Thomas pulls back. Tried to find a lane inside. Hunter Salas looking for a lob there. Trying to find Tyler Sandoval. That one unsuccessful. It'll be a turnover there for the Mustangs. Gage Stanger lets this one roll before picking it up. Zone here. Kick down low to Cooper. Cooper spins around before going right back out. Blake Stanger takes the deep three. Stanger no good. Rebound. Will Cooper did a great job saving that ball and throwing that one off Jaden Johnson.
Yeah, great hustle. You love to see both these teams not giving up early. Mustangs still trying to score, and so the Patriots trying to get back in this.
Doesn't matter what the situation is for either of these teams. They're going to keep their foot on the pedal. Inside here. Kick out to Will Cooper on the left corner. Cooper goes to Stanger on the top of the key. Now Gage Stanger pulls the three. An air ball there for Gage Stanger. Right now for Millard South, you're down 24 with 2:49 to go. This game is beyond you, out of reach, but right now you're just trying to work hard. And we see subs taking the court. Jack Cooper, Michael Harding, and Blake Stanger step out to a standing ovation. Three seniors that have worked their hearts out for this program through the PBC program in middle school to some hard work years for Millard South. See them getting some hugs on the sideline. A great high school career for them. Maljal, Trey Mosman, and Braden Cannon check into this game. Subs take court for both teams. Mustangs working it across. In the left corner. Ball top of the key. Nearly lost that one. They stick with it. Deep three taken. An air ball there, but they stick with it. Inside look, the foul. And two there for Colin Money. Now the and one opportunity. Great finish after the air ball right there to crash the boards. Some more subs ready to take the court for Millard South, as that's Austin Trotter and Jackson Crane coming in. They check in for Will Cooper and Gage Stanger.
Great chance to see here at the end of the game some of the future talent for both of these teams.
Exactly. Colin Money, the senior, gets that one to go. He converts the and one. 69-42. 2:20 remaining as Jackson Crane takes the ball up. Crane top of the key, looks to drive right. Kicks out to Cannon. Now Austin Trotter goes across to Maljal. Jal drives inside. Layup no good. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Fast break opportunity. Shifty move, but no finish there from number 2, Vaughn Sipple. Tried the Euro step. Now Jackson Crane with it again. Crossover. Tried to kick it to Maljal in the right corner, but that one batted out of bounds by number 13, Neil Mosser. Tommy Hook, the senior, checks into this game for Millard North. He comes in for the first time. 1:50 remaining. Jackson Crane drives right, loses that ball but sticks with it. Throws that one off a Mustang player, and it'll be an inbound under the basket for the Patriots. For Millard South, not the finish to the season they wanted. They were looking to make an upset and keep this run going, but a heck of a finish to the season. We said before the game, nobody expected the Patriots to be playing in Lincoln for some playoff basketball. But they fought their hearts out this last stretch of the season. 4 straight wins, upsetting teams left and right to make their way to state. An impressive finish to the year for Millard South.
Yeah, got to be happy for the Patriots with this late push to make to the state tournament.
Maljal, after driving in, goes to the line for 2. His first free throw no good. Trying to convert on the second, get on the scoreboard. Second one no good. Rebound there for the Mustangs. Kick down low, Sipple no good. Offensive rebound here for Millard North. Tommy Hook tried it, but a rejection there from Maljal. Some more subs here for the Mustangs. As Isaiah McMorris and Elijah Gaith come into this game. Inbound under the basket. Gaith ready to throw in. Ball in the right corner. Roll up to the wing. They drive the middle. Easy finish there for Braxton Wolf. The senior able to lay that one in for 2. Jackson Crane spins down low. Braden Cannon there to pick up the ball, but that is a Millard South turnover. It goes out of bounds off the Patriots. 1:08 to play here. Mustangs ready to advance to the state semifinals, where they will face the winner of the next game here between 4-seed Lincoln Pius and 5-seed Millard West. Inside drive, last second kick out. Von Sipple spins down low, loses that ball. Austin Trotter leads the fast break. Trotter can't get it to go, but a putback slam from Maljal. But they're going to immediately give him a technical for hanging on the rim. And frankly, I think he's fine with that.
Yeah.
I think with the way this game's going, he got the slam he wanted. He did hang on to the rim a little too long. He'll be given a technical.
Yeah, you know, Lucian won't be happy about that, but builds up the confidence for him.
Yeah, Maljal not getting a whole lot of minutes, but he just gave the Patriots their highlight play of the game. First technical free throw good from Braxton Wolf. He goes 2 for 2. 29-point lead now for the Mustangs. It'll be their ball with 46 seconds to play. Checking into the game for the first time, Noah Nordstrom and Josh Wilson. They both check in for the Patriots.
Yeah, Noah had some great games on JV and was able to get moved up for the state tournament.
You like to see the last game of the season for Millard South. Everyone gets minutes. Ball in the wing, step back here. 3 rattles out. Elijah Gaith almost able to get a big highlight play with the step back 3. Braden Cannon gets this one across to Nordstrom. Pass sent out of bounds. It'll stick with the Patriots. Austin Trotter will be inbounding under the basket. Gets this one into Crane. Crane right back to Trotter. Nordstrom swings across. Josh Wilson can't get the 3 to go, but a rebound and put back for Crane. 10 seconds left. We will see the Mustangs hold this one to the final buzzer. An exciting first quarter with the Patriots leading, but then the Mustangs took over this game and did not look back. 73-46, your final here. The Mustangs move on to the state semifinal on Friday, and they look to get the state championship that they believe they deserved last year. Fun game on our hands tonight. The Mustangs still giving us highlight plays to the very end, and the Patriots just kept working. Shout out to the Patriots seniors, Jack Cooper, Blake Stanger, and Michael Harding. All been with this organization for a long time. Not the way they wanted to end their careers, but an impressive job getting to state. Nobody expected that from them. Great season here for Millard South. For all of us here on Millard South Media, Joey Kirkle and Dylan Schiesler signing off.